you guys won't get returns. You think you're being hard done by?
Of course, and that's why I feel that you should get the sponsor and you should...
So how will it help? Valanka, my point being, if a big corporate sponsor is coming into a franchise, they say, okay, you can partner Churchill Brothers, who's going to take more ownership rights?
That is something you can sit across and discuss, right?
Difficult.
But why is it difficult when you can get corporates and create another separate entity altogether and start from scratch, and you already have the infrastructure, you already have a fan base, the region, everybody following, so why shouldn't you do that? And let me tell you one thing, Arjun, by this IMG-R coming in, it has created a very bad, kind of a division between the players and the clubs, which is really not good, and it's a very unhealthy division.
As things stand, the players are signing for the I-League or are they going for the IMG-R League for you?
Well, I have all the players who have only signed for I-League and we are not going to loan them to IMG-R.
And you're pretty certain about that? So you're saying that over there, they're not going
but I'll clarify that. Now I get calls from all the players who have signed IMG-R and I get calls from the ones who played up in targeted by IMG-R and the club both. For them, it's a nightmare. It's very easy for let's suppose the clubs, the IMG-R and AIFF, they're thinking the bigger terms. But think about one individual player who has just to worry about himself and his money and his parents and his family is in a fix.
Okay. So just one thing then, as you just heard her as well, and I've spoken to other club representatives as well, they don't seem like they're going to budge. If that is the situation, then what?
I have also spoken to the club representatives, and I think the resolution is on its way.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, the IMG-R thing. The only thing is the clubs are feeling hard done by, and the players are the ones who are getting the hard end of the deal because they're having to choose something at the end of it. So is that something you're really looking to?
Of course, and we are very conscious of the fact that some of the players are in a dilemma. They probably as you say, spending sleepless nights. But I think we should be able to resolve the situation pretty quickly.
Okay. Sorry, but I would like to know, where is Indian football reaching altogether? If you're going to get some retired players to come and play and people are going to watch them for just a minute and you're doing nothing for the current scenario. If India knows, every kid knows a Messi or a Ronaldo, everybody doesn't know a Sunil Chhetri or a Bhutia. Why is that? So we need to create something like that. So I feel the sponsor, the best way would be for IMG, and I've even spoken to the people concerned that you should tie up with the existing clubs and improvise Indian standard of football. That should be the goal more than anything else. And I have no personal grudge against AIFF or the players or anybody, but it's just that I come from a sport-loving family and football, and I feel that it's high time. Why are we 146 for what? We had so much potential to grow.
A big part of that is the I-League as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So you might as well improvise the standard of the current I-League and not create another entity. And if the federation feels that they cannot run the league, then you might create a corporate entity like the La Liga or somebody who can really take care of the present league and make it very attractive, make eyeballs really, turn and make the sport.
Well, it's a tough situation, and I'm not going to blame anyone. There's no point blaming anyone. We're all three in a very tough party. So, final word with you. Your plea to the AIFF, to the IMG, if you can't come to a middle path or something, then what happens to you?
See, I don't want to think about that. It's going to be disaster. Sorry to use this as a hard word, but if you can't come to one conclusion, it's tough. We did IMG-R. They are one of the most important sponsors that AIFF has.
I'm sorry, Chhetri, I want to interrupt, but till date, none of the club owners have seen the contract of IMG-R and AIFF.
Okay.
I have not seen the contract till date.
I think that's the truth.
Well, we are not, there is a confidentiality clause which does not allow us to share with the clubs. But the basic contents of the contract is known to everybody.
Okay.
And if they don't know it, then they should be knowing it.
We're really over on our show, and this was a pretty good debate as far as the entire discussion of IMG-R and the league in January is concerned. Mr. Das, Valanka and Sunil, thank you so much for joining us in studio. This story will obviously develop as the days progress. Sir, it's time for us to take a small break here on NDTV 24/7. On the other side...